I was browsing YouTube a year ago and watched a video by my friend Nostalgia64. He made a video on his top 20 breakfast cereals of all time. Apparently I had many disagreements with the video, but I don't remember what they were. However, I will tell you that the angle over his video sent me into a crippling downward spiral. I lost my wife, kids, and job over Nostalgia64's video.
This is a one-off video, so for the love of God, don't take it seriously.
Nostalgia, I know you think cereal is not a serious topic, but I just want you to know I almost killed my neighbor's dog until I thought, wait a minute, I can just make my own cereal ranking video. I'm sure you went through a similar process when you came up with the idea to make that video, right? It's not just me, right? Number 5, Honeycomb cereal. Now I want you to know I'm not going to die on the Honeycomb hill. I'm willing to grant Honeycomb number 5, but I haven't had it in so long. It's based on memory. I don't remember much about Honeycomb, but you know what I do remember? Being afraid in the woods of a dinosaur, a T-Rex. I have a childhood memory of being with a family member, I'll just say, out in the woods at some family event, some wedding of some distant relative who I don't know. You know, we all have those family members at the family reunion who are they're a stranger. Anyway, I remember we talked about Honeycomb cereal. I don't remember what we said, but anyway, after the Honeycomb conversation, we talked about dinosaurs. We talked about in Jurassic Park how the puddle moves when the T-Rex is walking, and then I looked at a puddle and I got afraid that the dinosaur was actually going to come out of the woods. Number 4, Captain Crunch berries. This one is also here by default as I don't remember it too much flavor-wise, but I remember it being pretty good. This is more because of Captain Crunch himself. I mean, this guy, he's a distinguished military man of honor. He's a hero. Look at those full war medals. Captain Crunch was at the Battle of Midway probably. He's an OG in my book. I was in a Supermax prison for many years. When I was young, I went into a KFC and I see this guy gloating like he's a hotshot over there with his white suit, calling himself a colonel. He then picked up a mic and started dropping a sick diss track on the captain. I couldn't just stand there and let this go down. So I said to him, "Sir, I served with Captain Crunch, and you, sir, are no Captain Crunch." I then threw him into the fryer. Number 3, Cheerios. I don't have a grand love for Cheerios, but they are the reliable default. I'll take them plain or honey, honestly. But if bees make honey, then that bee on the cover, if you think about it, he sold out his own people. A regular old Benedict Arnold. Wait a minute. Benedict Arnold? He betrayed us for the British. And the British hate Cheerio. In fact, you can't walk down a British cobblestone street without a British guy stopping you and saying, "Hey, pip pip Cheerio, do you want a bowl of Cheerios?" A lot of people don't know that George Washington actually stole the Cheerios from Britain. Number 2, S'mores. S'mores cereal, specifically the one made by Post, is a childhood staple. I loved this cereal growing up and it went away for a while before coming back. It's a great flavor, but what I want to talk about is the box itself. I like the box design. Classy. Not overblowing. Kellogg's put out their own S'mores cereal and the design is ridiculous. It's got a Z in it, it's going sideways, it's zigzagging. I'm surprised they didn't put a TikTok profile on it. Kellogg's S'mores cereal is the equivalent of the easy woman to get at the club. You know, she's no class, you know, tits hanging out, drunk. But Post cereal, it's classy. That's the free dates one. That's the one you marry. You don't marry the Kellogg's S'mores, you marry the Post S'mores cereal. It's got class. While we're on the subject, I want to bring up Crackling oat cereal. I never tried it and now it's empty from the shelf. If you tried this, let me know how it was. Again, it's got a classy box design as well, and what if it's a cereal that nobody buys that's secretly amazing? I'll never know. I'll be like that poor family looking through the window on Christmas. The people inside the house, they're eating all the Crackling oats they want. The only Crackling I got is the Crackling of my garbage can file. Number 1, it's number 1. Cocoa Pebbles / Cocoa Krispies. Now you may be sitting there on the edge of your seat going, "Haytham, 2 flavors in one? Haytham, you're cheating. What are you, a fool? You couldn't make up your mind?" Listen here, motherfucker. I hate them. There was one thing I was certain of in life. I knew what my number 1 cereal was. My reality was shattered. I had the Cocoa Pebbles. Life was good. Life made sense. I thought, this is my favorite cereal. But then I read an old comment I had left where I said Cocoa Krispies was my favorite cereal. It was like my reality had imploded. Darkness surrounded me. Cocoa Pebbles or Cocoa Krispies? I still don't know. I'm loyal to Fred Flintstone, but goddamn it, the elves might have been there originally in my childhood. They were protecting me, not the caveman, but it might have been the caveman. I've been living a lie, living in 2 realities. Is anything real? It's just energy in our brains, a bunch of cells making the appearance of a brain so that the brain can think and interpret itself as the false image projected by the very cells. Entirely different realities based on perception. From molecule to macro, it's all a bunch of little atoms, just like the little pebbles making the experience of the crunch. The crunch, also a term for when the universe will contract back to the pre-Big Bang. Things coming together, oh my god, the cereal, milk, and the bowl. It's the universe. Oh, maybe it's just cereal.